When submitting your first quarterly tax return in QuickBooks, do you notice that quite a lot of expenses seem to be in the wrong location? So maybe some telephone expenses are actually tracked in your motor expenses category? Then this video is for you. Hi, if you're new here, welcome. My name's Lucy. I run Burton's Academy, where I help business owners and accountants with accounting top tips and tutorials when it comes to QuickBooks and Xero. During this session, we're running through Making Tax Digital and our quarterly submissions. So in this instance, we've noticed that some of our chart of accounts are coming through in the wrong category on our Making Tax Digital page. And this is how we want to fix it. So first instance, I'm going to show you what I mean when I'm saying something's coming through on the wrong location. So this is part of the check and file process everyone should be doing, or you're paying your accountant to do. So over on the income tax page, what we can do is go on to the taxable profit page and have a look at where our costs are going into. Because income goes into the one bucket, it basically is correct already. So it's your total, your turnover. But when it comes to expenses, there's quite a few categories that they need to be classified into. And in this instance, I'm going to look at this line here: phone, fax, stationery, and other office costs. So clicking on the figure, we can then go into what makes up that amount. And as we can see, this is not correct. This is a motor expenses that has been allocated to phone, fax, stationery, and office costs. So this needs to be moved. So to do this, what we need to do is make sure our mapping for our chart of accounts is correct. So for corrections of this kind, we can then go on over to our accounting settings and go into chart of accounts. And then from here, what we need to do is look for the one that we're changing. So we're looking for motor. So this motor running expenses is the one I want to change. So click on the down arrow and then click edit. And then in here, this is where we should identify where this cost is going to. So because this is going to equipment rental, this is why it's going into that office equipment location. And so instead, what we want to do is change this to be more similar to motor expenses or vehicle expenses, things like that. So we'll just have a quick run through to find that sort of account code. In this instance, travel is the most appropriate. So we'll change this to travel and then click save. And then going back to our income and taxable profit page, scrolling back down, we can then see that phone, fax, stationery, and office has changed back to zero. And now our car, van, and travel expenses includes this 599. And there you have it. That's how to make sure the mapping is correct. So I would recommend going through all of your expense items on the first quarter to make sure that they are correctly allocated. If most of your expense codes are under other business expenses, I definitely recommend moving those. HMRC are likely to query if you have most of your expenses under the other category. So I do recommend getting those reviewed. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow along for more helpful top tips from Burton's Academy. I'll see you at the next one.